What has it meant for you to work with Alma and with the team from Aldersgate?
Para mí, yo siento muy alegre.
For me, I feel very happy.
Porque Ama traje los voluntarios aquí.
Because Alma brings the volunteers here.
Y los voluntarios ayudan a la comunidad.
And the volunteers provide great help to the community.
Y toda la comunidad están muy contentos.
And all of the community is very content, is very happy, is very satisfied with that.
Well, for me, this trip is a standout because, first of all, we have a very ambitious project, putting a kitchen on as an addition to a school that furnishes an education for 120 kids is really quite a daunting task. And we got a great group of people that not only have a wonderful skill level, but they've got a tremendous dedication to making sure that these kids have a healthy environment and good food to help them learn.
I think the mission work here is important because we are providing something that they wouldn't otherwise have, and we're enabling the people here to improve on their quality of life. The building of stoves, when I was back in Alexandria and I would hear people come and talk about building of stoves, it really didn't register until I finished my first stove yesterday. And then looking at the expression on the people's faces and looking around in their houses and seeing what they had without a stove. And these stoves aren't just slapped together quickly. They're very good, solid stoves that are going to last these people for a long time. And it's going to change their way of life as far as how they live in their own houses.
I am not an expert on Maya culture or the culture of developing countries. But the one thing that is very clear to me is that the Maya are a very open, hardworking, intelligent people, and they're very optimistic. They came from a situation with the Highlands project, or before they got started with the Highlands project, they didn't have very much, and they are really bootstrapping themselves into a better way of life.
The children are very happy, and the children seem to be involved and part of life and always around, which is nice. Hard work for the most part. It's, you know, everybody's busy. It's very poor. Some people on the trip who've been before said this is a very rich village, but this one is, from what I'm used to, we're roughing it.
The Guatemalan people are very, very warm. They're very loving. They're very religious. They're also pretty shy. There's always a language barrier. I only speak a little Spanish, relying on a lot of the kids to help me through that. But you know, happiness, games, playing soccer, playing tag, those things are universal. And it just shows when you break through those language barriers, just the warmth and the emotional depth of the people in these highlands.
It really hard to explain, but when you just feel that you're doing something that's you're giving of yourself. And, you know, God asks you to be a giver, and at Aldersgate, I remember one time one of the interns who gave a sermon talked about you come to pray, but you leave to serve. And I think about that, and I think that's it gives an opportunity to serve, and it shows that you are doing something, but it helps in your faith too, to know that there's a Christian community here working together.
I have found that growing your faith takes work. It shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody, because anything worthwhile takes work. And being here certainly takes work. But at the same time, you're not alone. You've got a whole group of people who are in the same situation that you're in, not just in the project, but also in their faith journey. They wouldn't be here to begin with if they didn't have a commitment in their faith.
I think that going to church every Sunday sort of puts you in a routine, and being here really helps me to see that there's so much more to faith that I don't explore when I'm at home. And when I get back home, I really want to go out and have a similar experience of what I had here.
I think it helps you grow in your faith when you see so many people on our team among the people that we're building stoves for, and among the support team here in Guatemala that makes all this happen. Just go out of their way to do things for other people. When you see people pray to God in different languages and from different perspectives, it just really helps you find common ground and deepen and strengthen your own faith.
It helps me to be obviously thankful for the many blessings that I have. Just to be with these people and also with the people from the church group, it just, you know, just helps me just to understand about being around people and patience and understanding what being together. It's important to be together and to work together.
It's interesting that you brought up the colors, because my first mission trip, when I came home, when I got to Dallas Airport after the trip, that's what I had, is I had that weird withdrawal of it was like going back to something that was monochrome, because everything seems sort of gray and beige, and after seeing all those colors and whatnot, and we have the stuff that we brought back from Guatemala with all the colors, and it just strikes me as to something that we're missing back home, that we have every opportunity in the world to be that colorful and to celebrate beauty and all of that, and somehow we end up with taupe and, you know, gray and beige and
the sun turns into wood, does it ancient or